So what is going on, guys? I am really excited to be kicking off Weapon Wednesday once again. I stopped doing it for Battlefield around the time I stopped playing the game. In fact, I actually kept playing the game to make those videos, and I just wasn't having a good time. But oh my god, Modern Warfare 2 beta came out, and all of a sudden I'm re-energized for that series, and it's going to be brilliant. Now, yeah, we're going to kick it off with the M16 class that I was using. And honestly, like, oh man, I'm so excited to get into this one. The M16 was such a robust weapon when you had it set up right. It's unreal. But let's just talk you around the class. But to talk you around the class that I made, I have to tell you a bit of the shortfalls of the weapon as it came in stock. So, obviously it's a burst. You can also put it in semi-auto, but it's a burst weapon by standard. And that burst actually enabled some really quick time to kills, because one burst, which was lightning quick, could easily kill someone. Problem is, the high recoil meant that at mid to long ranges, it was really hard to get a one burst kill, which meant that you were having to take multiple bursts, burning through your ammo, which is not easy to get in this game, and also increasing your time to kill, making it more likely you got killed. But the class that I've got massively deals with those issues. So yeah, we'll take a look at how I've got it set up here, and hopefully give you guys an idea of how you can make this gun like absolutely brilliant when the actual game comes out. So we'll start with the attachments that we've got on the M16. We have the Forged Tack Castle Compensator. That's just incredible at bringing down the recoil. We've got the second grip. I've seen a lot of people running it with the VX Pineapple Vert grip, but it's the second one you unlock instead of that one. That deals with more hip fire accuracy. The one I've got on deals with all recoil control. The second ZX grip, just to improve the handling and give you some form of control. And finally the Choreo Preco factory grip, stock, sorry. That means that you've just got better aim and stability, better recoil control, and it makes the gun absolutely brilliant. I was outclassing snipers with this gun. It's incredible. A lot of people are saying you should be running it with a 4x scope. I avoided 4x scopes for the simple reason that I didn't like the fact that you've got scope glare on it. Scope glint is just such a pain. So I went with lower optics. Here I've got the holographic sight on. That was the one I preferred, but if you wanted a clearer picture for more precision shots, the Solarizo scope would probably do you better. Or yeah, but I'm gonna leave that choice down to you. I'm just saying my favorite was the holographic, but it comes down to personal preference with a lot of these scopes, because there's not a lot of difference between them. It's just aesthetics. But if you're taking targets at a longer range with a low magnification, then maybe the extra precision of like the Solarizo would be better. The only shortcoming with this gun now though is its handling time. It's a bit clunky compared to say the SMGs that you'll be coming up against in close quarters, and that's why we've got the side impact secondary on. There wasn't any customization available for the pistols in the beta, but when you got to a certain level, you unlock the side impact, which was a variant of the X13 full auto pistol, and honestly it felt like an SMG with just low capacity. Like, you could still maybe get 1 or 2 kills with it without having to reload, but with how inaccurate it was with the recoil and things, then it was really hard. But it'll still fight you out of a close quarter if you do get into trouble. There is also another variant of the class that I'll talk about after I've gone through the perks though, and maybe that's better. I did run it like that at one point, but I'd rather have the perks I had. So for the perk package I've got Tracker and Scavenger as my base perks, because there was a lot of movement, and being able to see where people have gone just allowed you to have a bit of a heads up before you went around a corner. And ammo in this game is insanely hard to find, so Scavenger went on. Then for my bonus perk, I had Quick Fix just to get me back in the fight a bit quicker. And when you're dealing with quite a few enemies at longer range where their accuracy ain't like on par with yours, You might take 1 or 2 hits, and it just means that you can clear enemies at mid-range without any huge issues. And then I've got hardline just to get the kill streaks a little easier. If you're not happy having the side impact as your sidearm, then definitely swap the tracker perk, because that's the most redundant one on here for maybe the Expedite 12, because it's mostly that point blank to close range firefights that you black in. So that's the way that's the other variant. I'm running it with the munitions box because I did rely on the tear gas grenade quite a bit. So the tear gas grenade was great because it provided area of denial. I could use that to cover my escape from a fight if I had to, or even not use it necessarily to cover it, but just to make sure no one came to a certain window. And since I was holding down sightlines, I was using the proximity mine. I had no issues with that, but I've also run it with thermite, which allows you to do the same as tear gas, keep enemies away from windows. Semtex, it's a really versatile class, to be honest, so use it however you wish. But when you put all that together, you get a class where you can fight. You can fight out of any corner, it doesn't matter what range you are. And I've been outclassing snipers with this. Honestly, it's an absolute beast of a close, like a long-range warfighter. Like, I didn't feel disadvantaged no matter where I was positioned. So I absolutely love this class. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. If you found this video cool, subscribe, because when the game comes out there will be a whole lot more of these videos, 1 per week. So yeah, please swing by again.